Kawawang Math, in this video, we will graph a linear function. So, kung napanood nyo po yung ating previous video tutorial, bago po ito, yung illustrating linear function, I suppose napanood nyo po yun kasi para mas madali pong maintindihan yung concept natin dito sa graph of linear function. Pero balikan natin yung graph of a linear function. So, nabanggit doon sa isang example na kinuha natin yung perimeter and area. So, ito po ang kinalabasan. Now, kapag, when we are talking about the graph of a linear function, the graph is a straight line. So, kung i-graph natin ito, straight line po ito. Okay? While, kapag hindi siya linear function, so hindi siya straight. So, ayan, para siyang pa-curve. Okay? Para siyang pag-ganon. Now, so tatandaan na kapag ang linear function ng pinag-uusapan, the graph of a linear function is always a straight line. So, ma'am, paano po mag-graph kapag naka-table of values? So, given the table of values, ang gagawin lang po natin, ipa-plot lang po natin yung mga ordered pairs. So, ano ba yung ordered pairs? 1, 4, 2, 8, 3, 12, 4, 16, 5, 20. So, kapag binigyan po tayo ng ordered pairs o kaya naka-table of values siya, paano ba natin siya i-graph? Ipa-plot lang po natin yung x and y coordinates. So, 1, 4, ito si 1, 4. Ito si 2, 8. Ito si 312, si 416, at si 520. So, and then, connect the points. Okay? So, ang magiging result ng graph natin is a straight line. So, that is the graph of a linear function. So, ulitin ko, paano mag-graph ng linear function kapag given ang table of values? Ipa-plot lang po natin lahat ng ordered pairs or set of ordered pairs natin na nasa table of values. Okay. Now, paano naman tayo mag-graph kapag ang given o ang gagamitin ay intercept method? Okay? So, the intercept is actually the point where the graph crosses the axis. Okay? So, halimbawa, nag-cross siya sa y-axis, y-intercept yon. Halimbawa, nag-cross siya sa x-axis, x-intercept ang tawag natin doon. Okay? So, paano tayo mag-graph ng linear function using the intercept method? So, kanina, pinakita natin kapag table of values, paano i-graph. Ngayon naman, using the intercept method. So, given the function f of x is equal to x plus 5, so we can rewrite this as y is equal to x plus 5. Okay? Now, pag sinabi nating intercept, this is where we are letting x is equal to 0 when we are getting the y-intercept, and y is equal to 0 when we are getting the x-intercept. So, yun lang po. Ano lang siya, baliktaran. Okay? So, kung ang kukunin natin ay x-intercept, so, ilalet natin si y is equal to 0. So, copy your given, y is equal to x plus 5. So, y is equal to x plus 5. So, let y is equal to 0. Ayan po, naging 0 siya. So, ang maiiwan na lang po is x is equal to, so by APE, lagay natin sa kabila, negative 5. So, our x is equal to negative 5. Ayusin na lang po natin. Okay? So, therefore, our x-intercept is negative 5. Pag pinlat natin siya, negative 5, 0. Okay. Now, kung babalikan natin yung concept ng linear equation, okay, kung familiar kayo doon, na-master nyo yon, madali na lang po para sa inyo itong graphing linear function. Okay? Kasi, pareho lang po sila. Okay? And then next, let us solve for the y-intercept. So, we will let x is equal to 0. So, y is equal to x plus 5. So, yung x natin, gagawin natin 0. So, you will have y is equal to 5. So, therefore, this is our y-intercept. Pag pinlat natin ito, this is 0, 5. Okay? Kasi your x is 0, your y-intercept is 5. Okay? So, this is how we solve for this is how we solve using the intercept method. So, ganito po ang gagawin kapag ang gusto nyong gamitin ay intercept method. So, how are we going to graph the given function, the given linear function using the intercept method? So, first, solve nyo muna yung x and y intercept. And then, let us plot. So, i-plot natin si negative 5. So, this is your negative 5. And then, plot natin si 0, 5. So, this is your 5. Okay? And then, connect. Okay? So, tatandaan yung dun sa previous slide natin that the graph of a linear function is always a straight line. So kapag kinonect mo yan at hindi yan straight, ibig sabihin that is not a linear function. Okay? So this is how we graph a linear function using the intercept method. Another example. Okay, so I have here f of x is equal to 3x minus 4. So we will rewrite this as y is equal to 3x minus 4. So let us solve for the x intercept. So x intercept, so ilalet natin si y as 0. So ito yung given natin. So 0, gagawin natin 0 si y. So we will have 4 is equal to 3x. So 3x and then ito by APE, so magiging positive 4. Okay? And then by dividing both sides by 4, so divide mo to by 4. Divide mo rin to by 4. So makakancel ito, 'di ba? Divide both sides by 3, sorry. Divide both sides by 3, so 3 and then 3. So makakancel ito, so 4 over 3 na to. Our x is 4 over 3. So ayusin na lang natin. So 4x is equal to 4 over 3. So therefore, your x intercept is 4 over 3 and then your the ordered pair will become 4 over 3, 0. So ito yung gagamitin natin pag pinlat natin siya. Now let us solve for the x intercept. So let x is equal to 0. So we will have y is equal to 3 times 0 minus 4. So this will be cancelled. So y is equal to negative 4. So ang y-intercept natin is negative 4. So that is 0, negative 4. Let us graph. Okay. So i-plot muna natin si 4/3. Now 4/3 is actually 1 and 1/3. So ibig sabihin isa and then 1/3. So ito yung 1/3 kasi ito 2/3. Tapos ito 3/3. Diba? Or 1. So 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. So this is yung 1/3 kasi 1 and 1/3. So dito siya. Okay? And then 0, negative 4. So ito yung negative 4 natin. Ayun. So laging tatandaan na kapag x-intercept sa x-axis, it crosses the x-axis. Kapag y-intercept sa y-axis. Okay? So ayun, negative 4. And then connect. Okay, so as you can see, the graph of the linear function is a straight line. So this is how we graph a linear function using the intercept method. Okay, so let's have this one. How to graph a linear function using the slope intercept method. Okay, so given the function f of x is equal to negative 3x plus 4, we all know that a linear function is in the form of f of x is equal to mx plus b. So, ibig sabihin, mx plus b, m is the slope, b is the y-intercept. Okay. So, paano natin siya i-graph using slope-intercept? So, actually, pwede mo to i-solve or pwede mo to i-graph using intercept. But I'm giving you an option. So, pwede rin po tayong mag-graph ng linear function using slope-intercept. Kasi ito ang slope natin. This is your m. mx plus b. This is your b. This is your y-intercept. Okay. So, given this function, we can rewrite this as y is equal to negative 3x plus 4, where m, o yung slope natin, is negative 3. Ang y-intercept mo o yung b mo is 4. So, your m is negative 3. Okay, so negative 3, which is also equal to negative 3 over 1. Okay? Bakit ko siya nilalagyan ng ganito? Bakit ginawa ko pa siyang negative 3 na nga na nilagay pa nating negative 3 over 1? Para ma-visualize ninyo yung rise over run. Okay? So, kapag ganito na whole number, automatic ang denominator mo dyan is 1. So, yung 3 mo, that is your rise. Yung 1, that is your run. Okay? Bakit kailangan natin to? Kailangan po natin ito para mag-graph natin yung ating linear function. Okay? And then our b, your y-intercept is 4. So, kapag pinlat natin to, that is 0, 4. Ito po siya. Okay? So, this is your y-intercept, 0, 4. So, ito po siya. And then, from here, so, balikan natin ito. Kaya ko siya ginawang ganito. So, your rise is 3. So, rise natin 3. Akyat tayo ng tatlo. 1, 1, 2, 3. Ayun, nakita nyo po? 1, 2, 3. Now, ang run natin ay 1. Pag sinabing run, it's either dito or sa kabila. So, isang hakbang or isang unit sa kabila, or right or left. Saan? Is it right or left? Ang titingnan mo ngayon, yung slope mo. Kapag ang slope mo ay negative, left. Kapag ang slope mo ay positive, right. So, since negative ang slope natin, ibig sabihin pa left tayo. Isang unit pa left. Ayun. Ayun po. So, this is your second point. Okay. So, anong ordered pair ito? Negative 1, 7. So, i-connect po natin siya. Okay, so this is the graph of the linear function f of x is equal to negative 3x plus 4. So, ganun lang din po. Kung sabi ko nga, kung fresh pa sa inyo yung concept ng graphing linear equation, pareho lang po sila. Okay? Next, so I have here f of x is equal to 4/3 x minus 6, so 4 over 3x minus 6. So, we can rewrite this as y is equal to 4/3 x minus 6. So, our m here is 4/3. So, this is our rise, this is our run. Your b, or yung y-intercept natin is negative 6. So, dito na lang din natin i-graph. Okay? So, your b here is negative 6. So, kapag pinlat natin to, negative 6, ito siya. Okay. And then from here, ang rise mo ay 4. So, akyat tayo ng 4. So, anong ordered pair mo na ito? 0, negative 6. From here, akyat tayo ng 4. Your rise, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, nandito ka na. Tingnan mo yung run mo, 3. Saan tayo magra-run? Sa right o sa left? So, ang tanong dyan, ano ang sign ng slope mo? Pag positive, right. Pag negative, left. So, since positive, pa-right tayo. So, tatlo yung run natin. So, 1, bilang ka 1, 2, 3. Ulit. 1, 2, 3. Ayun po. So, this is our second point. Now, so this is what ordered pair. 3, negative 2. So, i-connect na po natin. Ayan po. Okay. So, this is the graph of f of x is equal to negative 3x plus 4. And ito naman yung graph ng f of x is equal to 4/3 x minus 6. So, tatandaan lang po na kapag ang gagamitin mo o ang gusto mong gamitin ay slope-intercept method, find the slope and the y-intercept. Ang una po nating ipa-plot ay slope po palagi. And then from the slope, simula dun po tayo magra-rise over run. Okay, so as you can see, the graph of a linear function is a straight line. So, this is how we graph a linear function using the slope-intercept method. So, ito yung pangatlo. Okay? Yung una, yung kanina, table of values. So, ipa-plot lang natin yung ordered pairs. Pangalawa is by using the intercepts. So, intercept method, let x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. And then, ito yung pangatlo using the slope-intercept method. So, look for the slope and y-intercept. Next, so what if given po yung ating, yung graph ng ating linear function and then pinapahanap yung slope. Okay, so kapag slope ang pinag-uusapan, meron tayong tinatawag na, ito po siya. Okay, ito po siya. This is how we we solve the slope of a line. So, since line siya, ibig sabihin graph siya ng linear function. Now, kapag magsusolve tayo, since ito nga po ang ating formula, make sure to label. Make sure to label your points as x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Okay, halimbawa, nagpalito. Ito ang ginawa mong x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Pwede rin naman po. Okay? So, for us to find the slope, so minsan kasi, hindi given yung slope. Hindi given yung function. Okay? Yung linear function. So, paano mo makukuha yung slope? So, ito po ang gagamitin natin. I know familiar na tayo dito kasi na-discuss naman to nung linear equations. So, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, substitute lang po natin lahat. So, your y sub 2 is negative 2 minus your y sub 1 is 5. Ayan. And then, x sub 2 is 1 minus your x sub 1 is negative 4. So, enclose po natin siya sa parenthesis. Kasi minus, magtatabi sila ng negative. So, enclose po natin. So, let us solve. So, negative 2 minus 5, that is negative 7. Magiging plus po ito kasi negative times negative, positive. So, 1 plus 4. Ito po siya. So, we will have negative 7 over 5. Okay? Which is our rise and our run. Okay. Now, kung i-graph natin siya, so again ha, this is your rise, 7. This is your run, 5. Ma'am, ito po negative. Ang negative po, siya po ang magsasabi kung ang run mo ay pa-left ka o pa-right. Okay? So, i-plot nga natin siya. Subukan nating i-plot. So, i-plot po muna natin yung ating, okay, so ito po, this is negative 4, 5. Plot natin yung dalawang points. So, negative 4, 5. Ito po siya. And then, plot natin si 1, negative 2. So, 1, negative 2, and then connect. Okay. Now, i-check natin. Okay? So, given these points, given these 2 points, okay, yung negative 4, 5, and 1, negative 2, i-check natin. Ang rise niya is 7. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ang run niya ay 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ma'am, sabi niyo po pag run pa left. Okay. So, ganito po. Since ang rise mo, pa-down ka na, so dito, magpapa-right ka na. Okay. So, ganito lang din yan eh. Kung rise mo, 7, pwede ka dito, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, nandito ka na. Ang run mo ay 5. Negative ang slope mo. So, pa-left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ganun din. Okay? Pareho lang. So, nasa iyo yun. Ang ginawa ko na lang kasi dito, since nagpababa na ako sa rise ko, ginawa ko ng right yung run. Okay? So, pwede rin naman dito kung saan ka mas komportable. So, rise mo 7, dito yan. Ang run mo ay 5, kaya lang ang slope mo ay negative, so pa-left. So, ganun din po yun. Okay? Basta tatandaan po, okay, if the slope is negative, so consider to as negative. So, ang negative mo, pwede mo yan ilagay dito sa gitna. Equal pa rin yun. If the slope is negative, okay, or m, your slope is less than 0, the graph of the line decreases from left to right. So, kung titingnan natin yung graph ng line natin from left to right, okay, from left to right, pababa siya. It decreases or it falls. Okay, so yun po ang palatandaan natin kapag mag-check tayo ng graph. Tama ba yung graph ko? Paano ko malalaman na tama siya? So, tingnan mo yung slope. Ay, ang slope ko negative. So, dapat from left to right, pababa. So, pababa siya. Okay? Okay, yung iba, naririto, isipin, pataas naman siya, increases siya. Yes, pataas siya kasi nag-start ka sa right. Right to left ang ginawa mo. So, right to left. So, dapat from left to right tayo palagi. Simula ka dito, pag ganon. So, left to right. Okay? So, decreases siya or it falls. So, yun po ang tatandaan na concept kapag ang slope natin ay negative. Para ma-check mo rin yung graph mo kung tama. Okay. So, paano naman kung given ang graph? So, ito yung graph natin. Ayan. At ang pinapahanap naman ay slope. So, paano natin siya kukunin? So, kagaya ng ginawa natin doon sa previous slide. So, ganun lang din. Bilangin mo yung rise, bilangin mo yung run. Kasi ang slope, which is your m, is equivalent to rise over run. So, kung halimbawa, given ang graph, paano mo siya gagawin? So, kunin mo yung rise. Ang rise natin, sige, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, ang rise mo is positive 7. And then, ang run mo, since pa-left siya, negative. So, ulit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pa-left. So, negative 5. Okay? Kasi nag-left tayo eh, pa-left. So, 7 over negative 5. Now, therefore, your slope is equal to negative 7 over 5. So, pwede mo ilagay sa gitna itong negative. Okay, i-check natin. Kung mapapansin nyo from left to right, our graph or the line decreases or falls from left to right. So, tatandaan that if the graph of the line decreases or falls from left to right, mache-check mo yan. Dapat ang slope mo is negative. So, kung titingnan natin, ay, ano siya, pababa. So, dapat ang slope ko negative. Oh, that is correct. Okay? So, ganun lang po. So, kapag binigay naman yung graph, bilangin mo yung rise, bilangin mo yung run. Pag pa-left ka, negative. So, kapag pa-right, positive ang slope. Okay? And then, ganun lang din. Kung ang graph mo pa ganito naman, pa ganun, pa rise, ibig sabihin, dapat ang slope mo positive. Ganun lang po, kabaliktaran lang. So, if it increases or rises, so from left to right, nagsimula ka sa left, pataas siya. Ano yon? Ang slope mo is positive. So, dapat ang makuha mong slope positive. So, yun lang yung mga tip na maiibibigay ko na para ma-check mo kung tama yung graph o tama yung nakuha mong slope. So, ganun lang po. So, again, meron tayong iba't ibang paraan ng pag-graph ng linear function. First is, kapag binigyan ka ng table of values, i-plot mo lang yung set of ordered pairs sa ating Cartesian plane. Next is, pwede kang gumamit ng Intercept Method, where kukunin mo yung X at Y intercept. Pangatlo, pwede kang gumamit ng Slope Intercept Method. Kukunin mo yung slope, yung M, and yung Y intercept, which is your B. Okay? And then, para makuha natin yung slope, given ng 2 points, you may use the formula for finding the slope, y sub 2 minus y sub 1, all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. And, paano naman kukunin ang slope kapag given ng graph? Kunin po natin yung rise over run. Okay? Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo for more video tutorials. This is your guide in learning your math lessons, your Wow Math channel.